Alright. I'm here. Alright, so what was I talking about?
Sorry. I'm being tagged and I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something keeps hitting me and I can't break. Yeah.
Oh, that's not fun.
No, it's fine. That's all good. It wasn't. I don't.
Yeah, be here somewhere. Oh shit. But I think I was talking about
How the delves are changing.
right. So basically one of the things, the reason why they're changing is because fucking I am so disoriented. I'm on the wrong side, that's why. But basically what's going on is with delves, they changed because obviously it's season 2 now, so they're like, aha, you have to do season 2 shit. Which means that, like, you know, your power level's all wonky because now you have to get, you know, the new gear and all that jazz. And because now it's like, you know, the eye levels have changed for season 2. And but the other thing is that it's creepy fucking things. They do, I don't think they sit in boats though. I don't think that happens. But you hit them so that, yeah, and they hit hard, but not terribly hard. Just so enough to get the resin. Anyway, but one of the changes that they made is that now, what's his name? Bran can be a tank.
Oh, okay, right on.
All right, so that's one of the big changes, and that's supposed to be helpful for, you know, healers. But of course, we can't have anything nice, so people realize, like, he was overtuned, and people were using him in an overtuned way, and basically were making things too easy, at least according to the WoW devs, which really is annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so I don't have enough. I need to make the farm is what I need to do, but I don't have time. God, yes, I know. They'll go away when the sun comes out. Just trying to get everything to get covered in resin. Anyway, so yeah, because fun was detected. Yeah, there you go. And people were kind of like abusing the fact that Bran as a tank was overtuned. He got nerfed into the ground. But that also means that just like they still haven't tweaked it just right for the new season. And people were like, okay, delves were pretty good. Obviously it was like easy mode for some people because they were able to use the overtuned Bran. And also that's the other thing is too, I think he's been reset as well. Like his level has been reset.
Yeah.
And that's really irritating.
I didn't notice. I thought his level was still where it was, but he lost all of his curios.
Yeah, that's the other thing is there's new curios now. Okay,
yeah.
So if he still has his levels, then maybe I won't be as mad because that's really annoying for him to go right back to level 1. That's like, I mean, I wasn't even at level 60 yet with him. I'm still at like level 51, I think. So I'm not quite to max level, but like...
What?
What?
I'm at like 16.
Yeah, no, he goes up to 60. All right. And like when you start doing, when you start doing bountiful delves, that becomes fairly easy to do. Like
yeah.
It's fairly easy to get his levels into the 40s, basically. And then once you hit the 40s, that's when it becomes a slog.
Gotcha.
You know, and like he's also like, and that's also me having played him on multiple tunes as well. You know, like I played him on not just Banshee, but I also played him on you know, Sasha and Inabrin and I think Gidge. I did that. I did delves with at least I did delves with my priest and my all three of my tanks. And I need to eat something, otherwise I'm gonna die. All right. But like, I guess, like, because it's been retuned and now there's new curios, so the curios don't, and like, not just that there's new curios, but you don't have access to the old ones. I really liked some of the old ones, you know? I would have liked to have kept them, but now they're just gone. So you can't use them. And like, I didn't finish doing all of the achievements for the delves because like, that was also another RNG factor that I didn't like because you had to do all the scenarios. Like, to get some of the achievements, you had to do all of the scenarios, which means that you had to make sure that you were logged in on the day that that particular delve had that particular story. And some of the stories, they just cycled poorly. Like, they weren't given a good rate of cycle. So you had to, like, just hope that, you know, the certain scenario that was being run in the Spore one was going, so that you can finish that out. Like, and if it wasn't, well, it sucks to suck. So that was kind of irritating. Do I have any pale oak in here? I'm just gonna put this in here for right now because I don't want to deal with it. But yeah, so it's just, again, I'm just like mildly perturbed, a little annoyed. I'll survive, but it's just, I'm just like, I'm not back yet in wanting to do. Did I get the deep slate? What was I using?
I think that's totally fair, man.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's because, and also I think the biggest reason why it's such a disappointment to me is that, like, I was really having fun with delves, but like, I was really having fun with delves, but I do not have fun with RNG cockblock. Like, I can't sit there. Like, one of the videos that I was watching that did Zekvir double question mark, like, holy shit, that guy had run it like 50 times. And I'm like, I can't do that many times. Like, those rating days for me are way gone. That is so much wasted time. And like, and a lot of that time, like, I think what pissed me off is the lowest I got Zekvir double question mark, the lowest I got him was like 62%. So I think 60% is when he was supposed to go to phase 2. And I got him to 62%, and then he fucking feared Bran outside of the room and reset.
No.
Because he was aggroed onto Bran, and it reset. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And there were some people that were like, in the strategy things, they were like, oh yeah, well, you have to take more hits. And I'm like, bitch, I am a fucking shadow priest. I wear cloth. What do you mean I have to take more hits?
Yeah. Don't you know?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that's rough.
Yeah, so it's just like, and a lot of, I think the other thing too that really irked me was one of the other people that I saw that did it. They did it after, like, they were able to do it in like 50 some odd tries, and they did it with a 580 freshly geared shadow priest.
What?
And I was like, I'm done. I'm apparently too fucking stupid in my own goddamn class to do this. I can't even. I was so frustrated because it was like, And I was also a little irritated by the cock block of tier 11 too, because I just wanted to do a regular, not bountiful, because bountifuls are by design supposed to be a little bit harder, and that's fine. But like, I kept getting really just shitty pathings, or like, if I could not get the butter zone of if I couldn't get the butter zone of stuff to happen in a delve, like, I got really close with what is it? It's the Sporling one. Fuck, it's the mitochondrial one. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the one that's in Dornegal.
In Dornegal, not the one that's in Hollowfall.
Yeah, I think it's the one in
Okay.
Dornegal. It might be the one in Hollowfall. I might misremembering. It's the one that's got the big spore guy at the end, not the swamp monster, but the one that's got the big mushroom guy.
I think that's the one in Dornegal, but I also can't remember.
Yeah, so but either way, it's that one. That one's supposed to be like that one was supposed to be the easiest one to do because like for the most part, but I kept getting the shitty fucking what was it called? The scenario that I kept getting was the one where you have to do the 5 challenges basically with the delvers that are there. They're the adventuring guild or whatever the fuck they're called. And while like some of those were not terrible, for whatever fucking reason, in tier 9 and above delves, so you know how in the delves it tells you like Zekvir's got like Zekvir's minions, and so like he influences a group or something like that too, so it's like him and his big purpleness, and he puts a purple beam on something, and that's a group that's a little bit tougher.
I don't think I've gotten that far in them yet.
Are you still only at tier 3?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes. That's right, because you haven't finished the stuff. All right, so basically at like tier 6, or maybe tier 4, I think once you start going into the higher tiers, I think tier 4 is when it starts. You get like 1 or 2 groups. I think it's 1 group. And then, like, you know, as you progress. In tier 8, you can get 3 groups of boosted mobs, basically. And it's just a group of mobs, and they happen to have Zekvir's, like, blessing or what have you. And they're very easy to spot because they have a big purple Zekvir right over the top of their heads, and they have a beam that shoots out of him, and he goes and does stuff. And,
ew.
Well, starting at tier 9, not only do you get those groups, but you also get, like, a mini-boss of his. And those mini-bosses, it's always random, but they're like set ones. Like there's one that's like a group of them. There's one that's just by itself. There's one that is on that could be riding. Actually, there's a cycle of a couple of them that could be riding this giant fucking spider. And these things have millions of health. They are mini bosses. And 9 times out of 10, whenever I'd start the scenario, like, you can avoid them. You don't have to kill them. The only reason why they're there, like, the only bonus to killing the Zekvir mobs, as opposed to just any of the other mobs, is, like, as long as they're, like, not necessary for the thing, you could just skip them. They're only there to basically give you a better chance at more bountiful loot by the end of the thingy, by the end of the delve. Okay, so that's all that they are there for. And even the mini bosses are also skippable, which is nice. You know, that's you get the choice. You can skip them if you want, except when they spawn right on top of the fucking objective.
That's
so,
not
like,
great.
I would have to go and talk to one of the guys for their little challenge, like the fucking Pandaren, that, or is it Pandaren or is it Tuskar? It might be a Tuskar. You basically have to jump up to the top of that pillar, and then he's like, yes, you know, I bet you can't fish 3 fish out of this globe. And I'm like, okay, buddy. But in order to get there, you have to jump on the mushroom, and it launches you into space.
Yep.
Like, there were at least 3 different instances where I'd gotten in there, and the fucking mini-boss spawned right on top of that fucking mushroom that gets me up to him. And I'm just like, fuck you. I'm so mad. But, like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for Mel to see if she logs on. But, she's home. I know she's home. 360 just chatted on her. But, like, I thought I had more blocks. I was really sure I had more blocks. All right, let's find out where they are. But... yeah, I was just really annoyed. That's cobble. I don't want the cobble. I want the regular. All right, there we go. That would happen every time, and I couldn't just skip it, of course. And, like, fucking... And it's like, it's not like I didn't try to kill these mini bosses. They are very difficult, and some of them are killable. Some of them. Because one of the ones that spawns, it's a big noob, or it's a big Nerubian, like tanky one, like a big beetle. But it's got like a group of other mobs that are with it that are all like kind of like unnamed. That one is named, but the other mobs that are with it, one of those mobs heals it, and all the other ones, another mob gives them all extra shielding and stuff like that too. And like, while that main mini boss, and they all have like fuck tons of health, and there's also like a caster that kicks your ass. But like the healing one just sits there and casts healing spell, or just sits there and casts like Blessing of Zekvir or something like that, and all it does is basically just heal all of the mobs. The armored one just sits there and gives them all extra armor while it's still alive. So you're like, you have to kill you have to try to kill the healing one or the armored one just to kill all of them before they kill you, obviously. And I can't mind control I can't CC any of them. I can see, I could CC the web slinging one, which they fucking hurt, while I'm trying to dodge the big tanky one. And the tanky one, like, it at least it's not terribly easy, but it's not super difficult. It's got basically like 2 or 3 moves, and as long as you stay out of range and don't stand in the spikes of doom, then you're pretty good. But again, that one's like, it's very difficult and it's very challenging, and you do not have a lot of room to maneuver. But for the most part, that one is like an automatic fuck that. The other one that's really difficult but not impossible to do is the one that's riding on a giant spider, and that's because most of the time I can mind control the Nerubian and murder the spider before the Nerubian is out of my mind control. But that also is dicey because it has a poison, and that poison stacks and will 2-shot me. And Bran is not quick enough on the decurse or, the poison curing to really help my ass at all. So that was kind of like, again, a little disheartening, because of course I know that these bigger, the higher level delves are supposed to be doable with people that have better armor and shit like that, or like better eye levels. But it's like, I still I was able to get, I can see that other people are doing more with less eye level, and it's like, what am I doing wrong? And anytime, and it's like, it's not even just like, oh, it's because your class is wrong. It's like, that's not necessarily true, because I can see people doing this with shadow priests, but what are they doing different that I'm obviously missing? And it's so fucking frustrating, because it's like, I thought the delve system has probably been one of the coolest ways to really learn what my class is capable of, and the ins and outs of my spec. Hands down, been one of the coolest experiences. But that last bit of FOMO, because season 1 was ending, fucking
I hate the whole season feature anyways.
Yeah, but it's
the
never
entire thing makes me mad.
It pisses me off, but it's never going away, because that's how they make their fucking money. And it's just, and it's and it's so ingrained into gaming now.
When did that start? Was
when
that
did DLC start? It's just
I don't know, cause
it's the whole system of DLC, and it's basically that perpetual money income for the companies that run the games is what it is. Because
which is fine. An X-Pack I'm good with. That DLC is no different than an X-Pack used to be. But that's not the same as the way this season thing is. And I've never noticed this as heavily until, I think, Shadowlands?
Seasons have always have been around since, I want to say, I started noticing it when Overwatch and when a lot of the first-person shooter games were really
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't mean like globally. I mean to WoW.
Oh, that started in fucking Legion.
In Legion,
It
okay.
started when Mythic was a thing.
As
when
soon
Mythic
as I left.
But it started when Mythic Dungeons became a thing.
Gotcha.
You know, and that's because they obviously were like, oh, well, we've got to push better content, yada yada. I think it started in when did season? I want to say it started in Legion. Now I'm curious.
I would say like I could see BFA. Maybe Legion maybe. Like at least Legion there was enough nonsense where I didn't feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I was right. It's like they didn't really
Legion.
start being called seasons until Legion. They've kind of had patches were basically what it was before, but now it's seasons.
Yeah. The seasons feels different though.
Yeah.
Like I got patches like whatever, but like that the whole whatever it is now doesn't feel good.
They did have seasons when seasons were actually they were around for PvP, but they didn't really start becoming a thing in PvE content and general content until Legion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I remember the PvP seasons, but that to me is always fine, right? Because why not?
Yeah.
That's just football at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, for PvE, it's weird. Plus, too, I've got to like. I always thought what I did was PvE. No, apparently PvE specifically refers to raids and dungeons, and so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just explore then.
Yeah, you're more you play more of the explore game, basically.
That's fair. I read all of my text. No one else reads the text. But the text.
But the text.
It's good text. Oh, did I tell you about the book?
No, what book?
Oh, I did. It's the steamy romance novel I got handed.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that. Yeah. That thing is fucking hysterical.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's part of.
I can't.
Oh, I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It was funny.
But yeah, there's a item that actually creates the books too.
Is that
It's a toy, I think.
Is that it's a toy, okay.
Yeah. I think it's
okay.
I keep wanting to check and I can't because I'm in Minecraft and not WoW.
So I almost thought, based on the way that it read, I don't know if have you seen it's a trinket. It's called the Bashful Book.
I don't think I've seen it.
Based on the text in that, I picked it up, but I sold it because it's not warbound, and it's int only.
Oh.
But based
okay.
on the text, on the flavor text, it almost sounded like that created the items.
No, well, okay, it might be one of them, but I know that it is a toy that can create books, like at least temporarily, because I had to use it for the secret stuff.
Oh well, we need that then.
Yeah. Because the secrets require you to do that for one of the sections. You need to basically like hang on.
I mean, oh my goodness, that was the worst dungeon of all time. Holy crap! Have you done the Dawnbreaker?
Yeah, I don't like it. I understand.
That was trash. Oh, I hated it.
It's the only reason why I don't like it is that it is one of those dungeons. It's like fucking the Anaran Plains one, where if you don't get in there early as fuck, like when the fucking expansion comes out, if you don't get there to find out where this shit is, you can never get a group that will take you through it.
Oh, that's fair. I just did the follower version. It still sucked because I don't require a dungeon to be completely linear, but I need some structure to my dungeon, and that had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the quest is broken.
Which one?
It's called Hold on. I have to find it. Something not ruined.
What?
It's called something not ruined. You have to pull tubers. The pulling tuber mechanic is busted on that quest.
Huh.
I have submitted the
Oh.
bug.
Wait, for the secret quest? What are you talking about?
I don't know if it's a secret quest.
What are you talking about? I missed what you were talking about. I got distracted because Mel is texting me.
Oh, sorry. It's a quest called Something Not Ruined.
Something not ruined. I don't know that.
It's a Hollow Fall quest. You basically, when you go into the Growling Hollow, you find a lady and she's like, "Hey, go pick this taro," and then you pick her a taro, but you did a bad job. And then she's like, "All right, we're gonna go pick better taro." And so when you grab it and then you go to pull on it like that, like grab the plant and then walk away,
Yeah.
that mechanic never really works. It just kind of stops and you don't get the item and it doesn't advance the quest.
Oh, okay. You put it in a bug report though, right?
Yeah, of course. I bug everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let the bugs go. All right, now we have to go to Outland. Let's go. I have a question for you though.
What's that?
What's your rep with Okra Law?
Ogre Law.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's like there's four quests for them. They don't give a lot of rep, and it's up in what the heck is the name of that spiky place in Outland?
Spiky place in Outland. Wait.
Razor.
Oh, fuck. It's probably maxed because that's way back in the day, and I had a lot of time on my hands back then.
All right, on fair enough. Because I hate it. It's a very slow grind.
Yeah.
But it's only 4 quests, so whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's and Shattered Sun. If I do my Shattered Sun right, I'll be done with that tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it's not so bad, and then I can go back to focusing on all this good jazz here. So I have in my quest, I have Surface Bound, which is like you've done all of the main story through I can't say that. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ashkahet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're to meet Moira on the surface in Dornagal.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't because I wanted to get up to where I could actually get into Undermine, and I have to be there to do it. I did not progressing it further until I complete the rest of the stuff.
I have no idea what you mean by that. Like you're not going to Moira because you want to complete what?
The rest, so like if the story actually worked the way that all the other things did and it was all cohesive, so like I did all of the Ringing Deeps, I'm doing all of Hollowfall, and then I'm gonna do all of Ashkahet, and then I'll go and finish like, oh look, everything now is complete. Now we're where we should be when we turn that in.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm stuck on terrain. Why are we stuck on terrain now? But yes, I want to do delves. My goal is to do 8 delves a week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
It's not that hard, depending on which ones you do and how difficult they are.
That's fair.
As a hunter, you're probably going to be, like, easy beast moding it pretty fast, honestly.
They still take me about a half an hour a piece.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah,
So
that's a lot
week,
of time.
It's a lot of time, but if you're doing 8 of them, that's 4 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. That's so much time, though.
Okay, in reference to what, my dude, alright? What else are you spending your time on?
Oh my god, so so Patterns Within Patterns takes up so much time to do.
What's Patterns Within Patterns? Is that a thing?
That's You're gonna be mad at me, I don't want to tell you. It's the Zereth Mortis weekly quest.
Oh my god.
I want to get the Hearthstone.
Jesus.
Don't yell at me. I'm having
priorities are so skewed.
Why? My priorities.
Fun with you, but if you keep doing all these side quests, then we can never
Hey,
actually
you know
do
what?
anything.
You're gonna be so happy if I get the Hearthstone. You don't have the Hearthstone, and then I can help you get the Hearthstone if I get the toy. See?
For what Hearthstone?
Crap. I think it's the Enlightened Hearthstone.
Is it the one that lets you go to Zereth Mortis?
Oh, no, I think it's a Hearthstone toy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
so
it just flavors your Hearthstone, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing in the world.
Oh my god.
That is my top priority. Every time there's a new Hearthstone, I'm like, I gotta get this.
I need this.
I
Why?
need
I don't know.
because I want them to,
Reasons.
I want them to match the themes of my ult.
Oh my god. The ults
That's
that you
what-
never fucking play. Yeah, okay.
That's not true. Hey, I got my druid up to 50.
Oh,
Actually,
ooh.
almost 60. Hey, that's hard for me. I'm going through content with them.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't get to do all the Legion stuff, so now I'm doing all the Legion class stuff. And it's
Yeah.
fun. See, I have fun. I don't know what y'all do. Y'all like rush. I'm having a good time.
I'm not telling you to rush. I'm telling you to
I
get
know.
fucking good.
That doesn't make it go faster. You still have to go through content.
Mhm.
I could improve my reading, but you know.
Do you use Wait, that's never mind. You never use mods. That's the other reason why you're bad.
I'm not bad.
No,
Y'all are bad because you need mods. Y'all should just play the game as it's made. I did get
No,
I tried.
I use mods to make the game playable.
That sounds like a handicap to me. I don't know, man. I'm doing all right.
Immersive is probably one of the best mods for my dyslexic ass.
That's
Okay.
fair. Okay, that's totally fair.
Because when they give me that block of fucking text,
Oh
and they're
yeah.
like, "Here's your quest, read it."
Read this.
I'm
Yep.
like, get bent, right? 'Cause
Nope,
you know what
that
I
is
do
fair.
instead? Immersive gives it to you as a talking head, just like the newer quests where they give you the talking head stuff.
Oh, I
But it gives
see.
you,
Okay.
it gives you as the talking head with the text in smaller chunks. They're not talking. They're not
Oh, they're
saying
not
anything to you.
speaking?
No, they're not speaking.
Oh, okay,
It
dope.
gives it to you in that frame though, so that you can actually, it breaks it up in by paragraph by paragraph, which makes it infinitely easier to digest.
I will
Granted,
take like.
it gets a
Sorry.
little weird. I was gonna say, granted, it gets a little weird when you've got like some of those quest logs that are actually properly broken up.
Yeah.
So you're like, it has 8 pages of this shit. Oh my god.
I'm like, oh no. So I wouldn't. I know it's an add-on still, but if it's an add-on that is like a Oh god, why can't I think of the word?
That helps with accessibility.
Yeah, thank you. So if it's an accessibility feature, I wouldn't count against that. That's fine. If somebody has an accessibility, like, please, that should be part of the base game.
Yeah.
That is dope. At least toggle. Wow, man, I can't talk at all. Toggleable feature within the game, just for the sake of accessibility. Absolutely, hands down, go for it.
Yeah.
I did download an add-on, a new add-on, not just MRP.
Something actual new, yeah.
I tried to download Demodal, but that wasn't up to speed, so I got BlizzMove because I was tired of my toy box being over top of some of my buttons that I needed to drag toys to.
Gotcha.
I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. So that's been very helpful, sort of. I like that one. When I watch people do like high-level content though, and they use what the heck is that thing, that the weak aura thing, or
Yeah,
like
weak
there's
auras.
I'm like, dude, no, why? The game has these features. Unless it's an accessibility reason, then fine. But if it's like just
So,
I do this
in
to
a
make
lot
game
of-
easier.
Trust me when I say I am probably, if like, if Weak Auras doesn't have any haters, I'm dead. Okay? I don't love Weak Auras.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But
Oops.
there are definitely some things that Weak Auras did do that the game did not do well at all, if at all. And in their need and urge to make the quote-unquote difficult content, they literally just had an arms race with mod makers. To the point
That's
now,
ridiculous.
well, that's what happened. It's basically they let mods happen, and then of course people were like, well, I don't want to have to think about this, so I'm gonna make a mod that's gonna make it so I don't have to think. It's gonna make this content super easy for me. But it's like, but they're like, but you guys wanted hard content, so we made hard content. So why are you making it easier for yourselves? Like,
Yeah.
so that's what the arms race was. And then they finally had to just shut off private auras.
Right on.
So WoW did that, and it fucked up weak auras for a little while, because weak auras is probably one of the most powerful ones that was doing it. But like, some of the stuff is just insane that they would put in the game that you would almost have to be a fucking computer to either know this is going to happen, or like they stopped in a lot of their raid mechanics and a lot of their boss mechanics, and they stopped having like a lot of parity. It used to be in earlier expansions and whatnot that when you did a dungeon, you know, there was 8 dungeons and then there was 1 raid or 2 raids, 3 raids, you know, by the end of the season, by the end of the whole expansion, I think there has like 5 raids, you know, that was the average. And there would be about 10 to 12 dungeons. But the problem is that it used to be there was a symbiosis between the dungeons and the raids, in that you would experience mechanics in a lesser format or in some format in a dungeon that would then translate into one of the raid bosses somewhere, you know, down the line. That was kind of like, you know, you'd see this thing or whatever. That's why staying out of the fire is such a big thing, and all this other, like, you know, basic shit. The problem is that they stopped visually, they stopped doing that parody where you were like, you know, experience this mechanic in a smaller or basic format in a dungeon, and now you're experiencing, like, you know, like now you've got all these crazy mechanics that are happening in raids. Nobody could figure out what the fuck's going on. They're not being telegraphed. Moves are not being not being like trying to figure shit out. It's like people have to get into the goddamn game files, not actually playing the game, but they have to get into the game files to find out what they're fucking supposed to do. And that's not a way to play the game. Like, there was so much, have you ever watched, Folding Ideas? It's a YouTube channel.
No.
Do you watch YouTube stuff?
Sometimes.
It's not a bad watch. But the name of the YouTuber is Dan Olson. And he came out with a really good, like, it's funny because it's like, I watch a lot of these, like, edutainment and video essayists and media literacy and media analysis YouTubers. And like, you know, it's H Bomber Guy, Philosophy Tube, like, you know, ContraPoints, FD, you know, all of these like big names in it now. But like, I don't know what it is about the 1+ hour format. It just, that tickles my brain and it engages me. But like, Folding Ideas came out with a bunch of, like, he's like harkened back to like the Lindsay Ellis days of YouTube stuff, and I didn't know it until like recently, because he went to like one of the last BlizzCon, the previous last BlizzCon, but he's huge into World of Warcraft. He plays World of Warcraft and he's been playing since vanilla, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He came out with a video called Why It's Rude to Suck at World of Warcraft.
I've seen that.
Yeah, isn't it? It's good. And
I have not watched the video, but I've seen it. I've seen it pop up in my recommended.
It's a really good analysis. It's a really good, like, everything.
Right on.
But like,
I know.
Hold on, I'm trying to give her shit, and I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna give her shit.
Is she not coming, or is she just late?
No, I know what she's doing. She's totally like, no, I'm gonna sit here and exist with my husband and give him all the attention because that's what I told her. I made fun of her this morning about the whole thing.
Aw, poor Mel.
But to be fair, she's been having a little bit of a rough time. But also, to be fair, I'm allowed to give her shit.
To be fair.
But shit, what I was saying, you should watch it. You actually, it's like a 1.5 hour. She's like, oh my god. But it's like a 1.5 hour, 2 hour long video. But he goes through the whole like.
I feel like it's just gonna make me feel bad.
No, it didn't make me feel bad.
Well, you're not bad at the game.
Well, no. Okay, it's because the game started out with a certain fucking like the game started out with this certain like carefree whatever, like the whole video like opens up talking about how like people when they first started playing the game, you had like these people that had quirks and stuff like that where they would be like, oh, I'm gonna run around the world and never wear shoes or something like that too. And then it's like, and then like 3 years later, the guy that's running around with no shoes as his quirky RPG character or whatever is getting yelled at by his guildies because he can't do more damage in the raid, or like he can't survive the raid, and that's because basically meta text has kind of like ruined a lot of what the core game was, and it wasn't really brought to the fold or brought to like everybody's real attention about it, or people couldn't put a name on it until the whole big thing of Classic.
Oh, okay, fair.
Because there were a lot of people that were like, Classic's gonna make everything better, and Classic is gonna be awesome, and we're gonna get back to the days where playing WoW, you had to be a real man or whatever to play WoW like the correct way. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh come on. It's like basically it's like it's not easy mode anymore or what have you. Which those people I want to just fucking slap because I'm like WoW has never been easy mode. But
yeah.
But like to back in, and don't get me wrong, there's some interesting things. There's some things about some of the classic features that I do kind of miss, but man, when I went back and I played on a classic server again for the first time when they released them, I was like, okay, you have a little bit of that like nostalgia, like, a little bit of that fuzzy feeling. And then I remembered that every time I swung my mace at something, I had to get a weapon skill. And then I couldn't use certain weapons unless I had that skill. And then I was like, fucking kill me, get me out of here right fucking now. Because, oh my god. Like, there were so many of the, like, there were so many things that, like, later editions of WoW fixed about the game. And it was like, there's a reason why I don't really play fucking Classic, because it sucks. It's not what I want anymore. And, but, basically, his whole premise of his video was about how, that wasn't really something that people really figured out until the whole Classic came out, and everybody was clamoring for Classic this, Classic that, and shit. Oh shit, that's not what I'm gonna do. But yeah, it's a good video. I think you should watch it. I think you'd actually like it.
I mean, it's funny because some of that stuff, I still liked that stuff, and as those changes happened gradually while I was still around, I was kind of bummed to see them go. Like, I liked, going to your class trainer and stuff and being like, hey, learn these things.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was kind of neat, but at the same time, I like stuff. Yeah. And the toy box is my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of, there's so much in modern WoW. There's a reason why I play modern WoW. It's because there's so much cool shit in it.
I do not get Classic. I just don't. I'm like, no, I was there. I did that. I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah, I've experienced that. I'm done. I'm good. You know,
Yep.
it's no, I don't get me wrong. I do understand some of the appeal. I do understand it. There's a little bit of that, like, you know, nostalgic. Oh, you know, this particular thing might have been better back in the day or something like that too. But then it's like,
No, you were.
it wasn't always good.
I
Like,
was gonna say-
come on, guys, it wasn't all that great. Like, you got your blinders on here.
I can think of some things that were better, but that wasn't like classic. That was literally that was last expansion before I got nerfed into the ground.
Yeah, that was so much better. It's like before I got nerfed.
Yep. When I had a million AoEs, it was fantastic.
I was
Give
gonna
those
say,
back.
yeah, I know. Give me that back. They needed to nerf hunters. Oh my
No!
god.
Oh, I
Hunters
feel like-
always need to be nerfed. If there's one class that needs to be
No,
nerfed
stop
every
it.
single time, it's hunters.
No!
Every
stop.
single time. You will never convince me otherwise.
Why can't other people just enjoy the same things that we enjoy, and you not take away our toys that just like so I get it, right? From a power perspective, fine.
Yeah.
From a utility perspective, because I'm doing ancient content where nobody's there, nobody cares. My ability to just murder and just go through and just slaughter, I one-hit stuff anyways. So if I could just do that more efficiently, that's fantastic. That
Yeah,
you
but
take
then
away.
you're not spending enough time in the game, and that's where you spend all your money. Because time is money, friend. Remember?
Ah, God, goblins, ew. People are just goblins. I hate it. Fair enough. But I could spend more time doing more things. I have so much to do.
I'll listen to her.
Ah,
You
About
live! Oh my goodness
No!
gracious!
no.
You are alive.
keep in mind that at some point I'm gonna collapse.
I was gonna say, oh, are you completely 100% done?
Not yet. Not yet. No.
You
Stuff to do on here. I got stuff to do. All right.
got shit to do.
To
I'm
do.
about the only thing, like Adam and I have just been sitting here talking about WoW because it's WoW. But about the only thing you missed on my end is that there are at least 2 active creeping hearts now. So just keep that in mind when you come over near my woods.
Soon to be 5.
But I've been terraforming over here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get something a little bit. I'm trying to make this mountain look less silly. I don't know. I don't like its coloration, and I want it to blend better with like the area here. So I brought up the deep slate and the tuft to kind of match with all the pale garden stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now.
I totally get it.
It's like
I am
a find and
working on a
replace.
few things.
You're working on a what now?
I said I'm working on a few things.
I actually need to get more tuft. Like, I need to actually go deep into the mines and get more tuft. Actually, no, I'll just do that. That's fine.
Where's my sections? There it is. I was trying to find my reference that I was using.
I was gonna say, this is the first time you've logged in since for a while, because I'm pretty sure you didn't log in while you were working this week, huh?
No, this is definitely like I got a lot of shit I'm working on.
That's fair. Oh yeah, so Jason is over in Baltimore right now, right? He's over playing, in at Glitter, and I texted him just to see how he was, how he was doing, stuff like that too. Apparently, his one of the guys over here in Lincoln decided to. What did he say? They decided to reboot all the vCenter servers without giving them time between the reboots for storage to resync. So like
What?
90% of all of all of Lincoln was down for a little while.
No.
Yeah, and so I was like, "You're out of town." He was like, "Yep."
Wow.
Oh
That's
man. Yeah, so
oh, trying to work here.
your dogs are like, no, you need to pay attention to me,
know.
just like the cat that you have. I can't believe you had to buy her a robot just to get her off your back.
Yeah, I legit had to buy this cat a robot.
That is so funny.
Yeah, trust me, and it's working beautifully. I'm just gonna throw that out there too.
Nice.
It works beautifully. It keeps her so occupied. Let me see. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, I've already like semi-terraformed and gotten rid of some of this mountain that was here because I was like flying around and I was like, okay, I'm trying to get this bridge to look cool, and then there was like giant fucking mountain right in the sight line of this, and I was like, I don't need that mountain. Delete.
I don't need that mountain. Who needs this? Not me.
Nobody needs this. Nobody asked for this shit.
Yes, that will work there. I am I am doing a few things here, trying to I'm trying to explore some ideas. I know what I want to do. I just need to do it. That's not what I want.
I know what I want to do, but that's not it.
I believe in you.
It's one of those interesting things when you all right, I think that's got it. That's got it right there. Okay. When you are doing a pattern out of when you take your terracotta, right, and you fire it and stuff. Okay. And then you're going to do a pattern. Well, doing a pattern on the floor is very easy.
Yeah.
Doing a pattern on a wall.
Well, we were trying to do a 360 pattern.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, and I'm also going to be redoing my, what do you call it? My entryway for this one too. I just want to see. Yeah, that's what I want there. And there. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to need some scaffolding here to do this properly, because you've got to put the blocks on in such a way. Like, you really have to. It's just like placing stairs or something. You have to put them on in a certain direction for it to work.
Or it does not work.
Right. And then it's like, once you figure that out, not as bad. That's not what I'm looking for, though. But it's like one of those, when you're doing it, you're like, why can't I make this do what I want it to do? Okay, hold on. No. It's very odd. There we go. Okay, so you do it from that way. Stella, get out of my way. Get off. Dog. Thank you.
No.
Trying to get this dog to behave herself.
No.
Okay.
Doggo is like, no, I don't wanna.
I don't need to do that. Why would I behave myself?
No. They behave when I'm around.
It's because they don't want to die.
Exactly. or they're already dead, and that's why they're behaved.
Very true. Okay, hold on. Let's see what that got it. Yep, that's the right one. Okay, so we need that to go here and right here. Okay. Nope, hold on, I gotta turn around, do it the other way. Funny because, like, depending on how you want to place it, you have to. It's a different pattern each time you're doing it. So you're like, just when you're like, okay, these all need to go this direction. Well, on the next level, they don't. They need to go the other direction. Like, wait a minute. What direction did I want this in? Okay. That's good enough for now, because I really just need that wall there so I can plan this out. Okay. I realize I did my archways all wrong, so I'm
Can
gonna
you
do
sleep?
those. I'm not anywhere near my bed, ho.
Damn it.
Fine, I can. Hold on.
What did you do when Mel wasn't there?
Huh? I slept.
Nothing.
Well, yeah.
No, she can sleep. What? I'm out here. I'm busy. I'm doing shit.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know
Yeah,
you
he's
weren't
playing
doing
games
anything,
out a
Mel.
little bit. I'm not happy with him.
I can't see what she's doing. Oh wait, unless she's actually streaming. And I haven't.
I'm not. Do you want me to?
Yeah, can you put your thing up?
Okay, hold on a second.
No, kill it fast.
There you go. I am unhappy with what I was doing here, and I am taking some of these blocks out. I gotta take this. Okay. I'm taking some of these blocks out so I can redo this part right here. I've been using the what do you call it? Oh, it's the dog. I've been using the sandstone to plot out areas. And I finished this hallway. I'm relatively happy with the hallway right here.
Mhm.
But then I realized that what I really wanted to do is I wanted to do a pattern on this wall. Are you there?
What?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Adam.
I switched it to your to streaming you so that way we could see what you're talking about.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. Anyway,
We're
yeah, so
watching
this
you.
is the wall I was working on, the pattern for.
That's a pretty pattern. I like that.
I'm pretty happy with it. So I've got to get this all the way around. But anyway, right now I'm just plotting out this floor. So I was putting random right there. I was plotting out rooms for this floor, and then I realized that I'd rather do this, and rather than doing this a hall entry, I'm going to do it as an arched entry. So I got to figure that out real quick. I keep changing my mind on things. Okay, that's really what it comes down to. When you're planning stuff.
It's like your decision making is like, I need to.
George and them.
George
George came over. Someone else was over here watching, and they're like, "Why is your rug all jacked up?"
What's wrong with your rug?
These are lights. That's why.
Oh.
It's like that's why they jacked up.
Oh, little bump ups.
Aww.
Yeah. Let me see how I want to do this. Dog. Really? What are you doing, Stella? Stella. Can you just stay there for a minute? Thank you.
Could you just not move?
I forgot my
for 5
archway
seconds?
pattern. I had an archway pattern I planned out here.
Oh.
Need to go find.
Yeah, this one.
Hold on.
Where's the big picture of all the ones I like? I really do want it to be wider, which means I'm gonna need some stairs and stuff. And do I want to make it out of sandstone? It's really limited because I need stairs for it. So yeah, I'm gonna redo this one. Let me figure out my blocks real quick. And I'm gonna actually start it pretty low. 3, 5, 6. Let me see.
How do I get over there again? Right over here. All right. I have to like remember because I've blocked off certain areas and stuff like that. And I'm like, how do I get to my mine? I forgot how to get to my mine.
That should be good.
No, somebody broke my mines.
Ah!
Who did this? I bet you it was
Somebody
children.
broke your mines.
All right.
Well, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
It was me. But that would have been a long time ago. I think you would have noticed.
Proxy.
It was me by.
It was me. I did it. I did it. I confess.
Oh wow.
All right, hold on. I gotta make sure this is working fine.
I've got cut sandstone, which I will use for some of it. I'm like over here, like, do I want to bother going and digging up more sandstone, or do I want to just
There we go.
or do I want to just make some more sandstone? kind of in the mood to just make some more goddamn sandstone because I'm just so tired of digging out more sandstone.
Oh, are you gonna break the thing again?
What?
Oh, what's that?
The furnace?
No, I'm not gonna break the furnace again. Like, hold on a second. I'm probably not gonna break the furnace.
Most likely.
Why would I? Actually, I
No.
may have enough stuff right here to do this.
I wonder
Let me
that
see how
often.
far I get. Let me see how far I get just with what I've got. Okay. Oh, you saw my floor last time, right? I finished this floor up here. I'm building up. Anyway, whatever. I'm getting there. I got lots of things to do. Actually,
I need to find some tuft deposits.
I'm just gonna teleport back over. Huh?
I need to find some tuft deposits because I can't just go and find a fucking, what are they called? Challenge place, because that's got, well, it's got plenty of tuft blocks. It doesn't have the cobble tuft, like the raw tuft. And that's what I need.
I got what you mean, yeah.
So now I need to go try to find a bunch of fucking tuft.
Alright, do I want to do it? I think I want to do it that many. Yeah, you know what? Let me just do it out to that and let's see how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. Okay.
I keep my headphones on my ear awkwardly because I'm listening in case the children need me.
If they scream.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really scream much, though, do they?
Not very often. I'm pretty sure Ian doesn't want to scream right now because while his throat is fine, it's not still not 100%.
You're like, I'm better, but
However,
Made this an even number. Fuck me. Alright, it's fine. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. I'll just leave out the...
there we go. There's some tuft.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna
1, 2,
block
3,
off all of
4,
this
5,
lava
6,
so I don't lose it.
is it because you don't like odds?
15. Often move it over
No,
by
odd
1.
numbers, odd numbered, when you're building is like, it's more symmetrical that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You have better symmetry.
It's kind of like when you're doing these, you're like, God damn it, I really need to get this just so. I'll put this one here, just mark that spot.
Gonna do it.
Look, I'm figuring shit out, okay? That's just
Mhm.
how it comes down to.
You're good, man. You got this. I believe in you.
How are you
Myself.
feeling, by the way, Adam?
Like, things suck. You know.
Like what?
I was gonna
Like,
say.
every once in a while, like, so I don't know how other people feel about their belly button being touched, but I hate my belly button being touched. It's kind of always been just kind of sensitive, and now I just continuously feel like my belly button's being touched.
Oh no! Is it just because of the stitches and stuff?
No, I think it's like the way that the mesh is in there and the way that it's healing.
Yeah.
Like eventually it won't bother me anymore, but like for right now, it's like
right now it's healing in a very uncomfortable way.
Yeah.
It'll build up scar tissue and it'll be better. I know what you mean.
Yeah, then I won't care. But right now, it's like it's constantly touching, and I hate it. And then like the other thing I've discovered too is so because they had to shave my belly, but as the hairs grow back in, and then I constantly rub them. That's like after a while, it's just like it feels like rug burn.
Oh yeah, that is the worst razor burn. I hate that.
Yeah, so it's, those are there.
That's like.
That's fair.
I am kidding.
Oh, good. It was facetious. Okay, fair enough. All right.
Yes.
Good. And then.
Well, just imagine if you've ever had any surgery near your hoo-ha.
You get the same burns, eh? Yeah.
They could shave all of your hoo-ha.
Yeah.
The last time that happened to me, they didn't warn me ahead of time, and I woke up with a shaved hoo-ha, and I was like, "Excuse me."
I would have liked a warning. I need to mentally prepare for this.
When you're
gonna do that, that's all I'm asking. Just tell me, okay?
That's so
Did
they.
someone say you could do that? Sorry, I was yelling at some stairs.
It's funny because they did tell me that about the shaving because they're like, hey, don't shave anything because we're gonna shave. Not that I regularly shave my stomach, but you know, just like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I still, like, I think I told you guys this too. They didn't tell me about the breathing tube, and I forgot.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, so like when like, and because when I came home, I felt so good. Like I felt great because the anesthesia hadn't fully kicked out yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I feel awesome. And then the next day, when my throat was on fire, I was like, what's this all about?
Mm.
Oh yeah, the pain
Eh,
block
Yeah.
finally wears off, and you're like, "What the
Yep.
fuck?"
Like I could handle, there's a little bit of pain from one thing, there's a little bit of pain from another thing, but then when it's like all of these things compound, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I am unhappy. But other than that, it's just slow healing. If something is below my knee, it stays there for right now.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you live there
Yeah.
now. It lives
That's
there
where it
forever.
lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bending
I
over is not.
understand
Yeah,
that. Slap
but you
someone.
know,
Have you do you start physical therapy or anything like that for it?
nope, no PT. I just walk.
Mm-hmm.
I go out, I walk around, and then eventually one day I'll be able to bend over and yeah, it'd be good.
What did they give you? 6 weeks or 8 weeks or 4 months or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah. It's
Mm.
no months. Yeah, we're
No
at
months.
no months. We're at 6. Oh, so April 10th is kind of my release date.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I'll be able to make it to game.
Yay.
That is awesome.
Depending, because everything is also like it's like yeah, that's your 6 week, but it's also how do you feel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My big thing right now is cars are bad.
Sitting down like that. Yeah.
Ours are bad.
Yeah, because I can sit in a chair as long as my back is straight and stuff. I'm good,
Mhm.
but I can only do it for so long before I actually have to stand up.
Yeah. Before everything gets
So,
really uncomfortable.
yeah,
That makes
that's why
sense.
I'm glad I'm not in the office, and I'm very happy about that because I'd be like I would drive them nuts. I'd be up and down all day.
Be like, I cannot stop. I am not sorry. I am healing from surgery, so fuck you.
Yeah. No, so
Yes.
I'm very grateful to just be home.
Mhm.
Stream?
Yeah, I'm on stream. Why?
Yes.
What's up? I like that. Okay, I'm happy with that archway.
Good.
That was all you just had to come. Oh, what's up?
Huh.
Buddy? Here, I'm sorry. Dude,
Your reaction, it was just like, really? That's all? Also,
I don't think you can. I'm not signed in to stream, so you can't see what everyone else is streaming. But this is what I'm streaming, and now I have to move my room over by one.
Mhm.
Just fine.
The
y'all wanna
whole
know
room.
some-
You're actually gonna move the whole room?
Yes, but it's just an outline.
Oh, okay. It's just the outline. I thought
And
you
now
were
I only
like.
have to really move this side. Yeah.
Can I use your
Just have to go
Can I use your
like
phone for like 5
this.
seconds?
Huh?
Can you use your phone for like 5 seconds?
Yeah, you can use my phone for 5 seconds, I guess. Whatever you need to do.
Alright, what is that?
I think that is all I should have to do there.
Boop, 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 boop.
What are you Googling?
Googling sling that in reference to what I'm about to ask you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See if I did this correctly.
Alright, let's see.
Did I do it relatively correctly? It looks right.
I like being able to have the dual stream
gotta
point
change
of view.
this
Because like right now I'm doing the most boring thing by just mining a bunch of fucking tuft, and you're actually doing designing, so
I'm doing
that's a lot
designing
more
for
fun.
figuring shit out. What's up, Liam?
But yeah, y'all want to know something funny
Sure, tell me something
Yeah.
funny before you get off my stream.
that happened earlier today?
What is it? Tell me.
Tell me
Did I
about
do the
this.
math right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm right. I am right.
Did you see my post in the group chat about how I accidentally greed cupped the friggin'
Yes, I did see that. Good job.
I greed cupped the water bowl.
Yes, I know. It just sounds weird when you say it.
It does.
All right.
Like,
So what I'm gonna
Overfilled the
do-
bottom, so it just started pouring out of that, and I was like, wait, where is this water coming from?
So then this room is going to be okay. So I think I have to go the other direction. Okay, hold on.
Bye, Liam.
Bye, Liam. Anyway.
Mhm.
All right. So if I'm placing it, when I place it forwards, it's there, right? So is it this way? Yeah. Okay. There we go. I said sometimes when you're doing these, you're like, if I do the thing with the thing. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So I can build up these two builds real quick. Okay. Which means now I need them to do it. This. Nope. Wrong way.
Other
Motherfucker. No, wait. Oh, I was right. Okay. I was right. Whatever.
So the title of tonight's stream is Mel's like, no, I was right.
Yeah, that's exactly. It seems like exactly what I've been doing
this,
here.
the continuous stream of, no, I was right. I was right.
I was not right that time though. Okay, I was off by one direction. Okay, like the band. All right, there we go. There's that one. Yeah, it's just like I said. It takes when you're doing a pattern up. I really just did not think about doing a pattern up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am right. Okay.
Is that the black glazed terracotta?
This is the black glazed terracotta, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been playing around with a few of these, and what I usually do is I do this, and then I also integrate, what do you call that? Some other blocks that I completely forgot about. So anyway, whatever. This, yeah, this is the black.
Mm-hmm.
This one's the black glazed, and the
I really
gray
like that
is
wall
what
pattern.
I was using gray over here.
The gray
I'm
is
not
pretty
sure
too.
It is, isn't it? It's really nice.
Yeah.
Sure about it yet, and I'm also debating how I want to cover up the sandstone to a degree, but I think in this area I'm going to do it as I'm going to do it with some banners, I think.
I wonder what the green looks like. Or like the
I got
lime
all-
green or the light green.
Here, I'll show you. I have them all.
You have them all. Yeah, nice.
All of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like a lot of the these. A lot of these are the blues and yellows, obviously, in here.
Mm-hmm.
This one is one I like using a lot.
That's yellow,
and-
blue, or yellow
yeah,
and
hold
white.
on, let me into it's this one. Okay, that's the white. The one that I like using is the brown glazed. I use that a lot in the other one, but
Oh,
I
that's
think
pretty.
it's
It's
the
got, like, a
yellow.
teal
I think
in
I
it.
ran out of it. I think I ran out of the yellow. This is the white glazed, the light gray. I'm using black right now. Brown I've used a lot. I was trying the red glazed upstairs, but I wasn't keen on it.
Red's kind of funky. Magenta's
Yeah.
silly because it's just, oh, look, it's an arrow.
Yeah, and you have to put it together in such a way. Same thing. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of these, they look good, but you've got to kind of figure out how you want to do your patterns, you know?
Yeah. I like that. What is
Um,
that? Wait, that's a green? The green and the cyan are both
The
look
green-
really neat.
Yeah,
The green,
is
I
really
think,
nice.
has got, like, because you're going in for Java's Palace or whatever, it's got kind of like those muted tones.
Yeah.
I think that's.
So I don't know if I used the green yet in a rug. Hold on, let me see something here. I was doing some greens over here, I think. I think this might be all brown. Yeah, I was using all the brown. This is
Oh, the
white.
brown's nice.
Yeah, this is white, this is brown, this is the yellow right here, which I'm a big fan of. And sorry, this is the light gray and this is the white right
Yeah.
here.
I was gonna say the light gray is the one that I think I used in my last fucking Guardian farm. I think on the last server.
So the green, looking at, oh wait, wrong way. Sorry, wrong direction. Like I said, sometimes when you do these patterns, you're like,
You have to figure out how you have to stand in order to get them done. Yeah.
yes, in order some do. There we go. Oh, I got used to the black for a while, and the black is you can kind of go in a circle for the black.
Gotcha.
All right, if it's the upper. There we go. So it does that pattern. Okay, but now if I switch it up, right? It's in the upper left.
Man, I can't believe it took me all fucking day just to get the grout done because I was like literally like I was mentally blocked. I could not even start it because I was like, what if I fuck it up? What if I fuck it up? What if I like started like doing everything else I could in that room? Like I started cleaning out the closet and shit. And I was like, just do the fucking grout. And I did it, which is good, and it looks good. Like there's no like there's like a handful of spots here and there where I'm like, oh, I probably could have cleaned out the mortar underneath a little bit better on this one or something like that too. But like unless you're looking for it, you can't really notice it. So I'm like, that's good.
Right.
But the grout color is really pretty.
Fucker. The grout color looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's called mocha.
So there is another pattern here, it looks like.
Oh, you got something slightly different.
Hold on a second. I just gotta... Why my brain is like... Sometimes with my brain, I'm like going, okay, you can do this. You can do this. You know what you're trying to do. You know what you're trying to do. Just
do you
fucking do it. All right. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. So it's got a pretty good center pattern. I like that little like fleur-de-lis thing going on there.
That's a pretty center.
Nice.
Yeah.
So just wish it was like I could have a darker green without the white in it. But I'm playing with some of the other ones. That's not bad. It's not as cool as this one though. Anyway.
Well, it's not, but it's got the... Oh, excuse me. It's got that muted look to it, which I think would look nice in the, you know, desert palettes that you're building there.
Now, the thing that this like doing the basic pattern is definitely a step in the right direction kind of thing.
Yeah. But
then you need to start figuring out like the best way to integrate multiple patterns together.
Yeah.
And they do so much better when you start really thinking outside the box with them. Let's do it this way. No, not that way. I want to have it.
Are you guys going to be good to keep going for a while?
Why is that? Why you ask?
Because I have to shower because I have to shower because I have to wash like I can't wash the wound, but I have to like let the water soak on it, and I want to get it done sooner rather than later, so my hair has time to dry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should be here. Like, you know, we're probably gonna go until at least for another hour, unless Mel like passes out between now and then.
I might be around, but I mean, I'm gonna do my best to.
I shouldn't be more than like a half hour, 20 minutes.
Okay. We'll be here.
Usually fine then.
And if we're not, then we apologize.
Okay, I'm back.
What's the other block I was going to use over there? I think I was going to put this here. The other thing is like trying to get my color schemes the way I want them is a little tricky.
I think I've exhausted this little vein of tuft, and it gave me almost a full inventory full of blocks, so that's not bad.
It's not.
Oh, and I fell into the lava. Go me.
Yeah, then I'll probably do that. I think what I was looking for earlier was another red block, but I was disappointed because I was going to try and use some crimson stuff, but the crimson is not the right shade. And then I just realized too that I also need to change this entryway because I was going to do an arch just like this one. Okay, and so it means I might have to move my wall. I'm not gonna move my wall. I'm going to adjust my archway. Nope, I'm just gonna adjust my archway. I'm gonna do an even number. I don't care.
That's doable still.
It is very doable. I want to just do it. I want to keep it the same height, but I can do. Yeah, most of the ones I have plotted are at 7. But I might be able to do a 6 and I can round it up maybe. I could do an 8 and make a rounded one. That would be kind of cool looking. All right, let me do, how many is this one? This one's 15. So really I kind of want to just bring it down to 14, I think. And I'll change, you know what, I'm actually going to make it even smaller. I'm going to try something. I'm gonna try a thing and you can't stop me.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. But yeah, it's so funny because like this has been a lot of this particular building time on this one has been a well, I don't know. What about this color? You like this color? I like this color.
How about
4,
this
5.
color?
I know, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I can do 8. Yeah, I'm gonna try a slightly different stuff. How far up do I want to go though? Do 8 up. How many did I do on this one? 6, right? I think I'm gonna try this. If I don't like it, I will change it. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. I may hate it. I might adjust it down. We don't know yet. We just don't know yet. Let me do. Oh god, that's the problem with 8 though. It's like it's just out of reach for building on. You know?
Yeah.
You're like you're just a bit too far.
I think I need to go get some
Come
wood here.
on. Ah. It's just a bit outside. All right, if I do 2 slabs instead of did I use all my slabs? Oh no, they're right there. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? All right. If I do 2 slabs instead of 1 slab, right, then I can do. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what I could do. I could use a little bit of fencing or wall. I could do a wall thing. I bet you I could.
Like
I think I could. I think I can. I think I can. All right, let me try this. Do this. Yeah, I want to round it out more. Let me see something. Do I have any sandstone walls? Damn it. Thank you. Do I have any sandstone walls? Let me put something away. I don't. Why do we have a flint and steel on me? You know, why do I have a flint and steel on me? Nobody knows.
To make you ask that question.
I know it's true. I'm gonna try something here. It may look like garbage. It may not. But I'm just looking at some texturing possibilities. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's quite what I'm looking for, but I do like it. Okay, you know what? No, I do like it, but I am just going to lower this, I think, instead.
I do like it. Caveat. Could like it better this way.
I could like it better. Yes, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this whole thing instead. I like what it's showing me and what it's going for here, but it's not quite what I want for Jabba's palace. Okay. What we're going to do instead is we're going to lower this by 2. Thank you. I don't want to lower it by 2. Yeah, I'm going to lower it by 2. I get there in the end, okay? It just takes me a second.
It's coming, it's coming.
I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. I just realized that I'm gonna have to try and build this up from here and do it this way.
The one thing that's annoying about trying to spread the gray moss is that if there's green grass on top of it, it won't spread. So you have to break the grass, and it's like,
Yep. Okay. More simplistic, but it should work with an even size entryway. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of that entryway?
oh, that looks neat.
I just realized that I might have fucked that up because I don't think I made this even.
What do you mean?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It is 6.
Uh,
Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It lines up. Why does it look like it's not lining up?
Hold on, stop.
Maybe I'm just where I'm standing. It must be just
Maybe
where
it
I'm
must be
standing.
where you're standing.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it's even, yeah,
It's
it's
because
even.
it's even. It's because it's even. Yeah, it lines
Yeah.
up. Okay.
It's because it's even and you can't really stand between 2 blocks.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that one. I'm happy with that one. All right, so that leaves this one, which I left wider because I am going to do a similar archway in this one, just like I did the last one, which I think I'm going to do it at 15. Okay, I got this. I got this. Ready?
You can do this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Do I want to do this one at 14 or do I want to do it at... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna leave the one out of the middle, and it'll be fine. Okay, everything will be
Gonna
fine.
be hunky dory.
6, 7, 8, 12, 13. I'm off somehow. How am I off? How am I off? Oh, okay. That's how I'm off. Wait. Yes, that's how I'm off. Okay. I'm gonna do 6 again. 1, 2,
No,
3,
wrong one.
4, 5, 6. Put the goddamn block there. Thank you. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck nut. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna connect to these, and I should be able to do a similar thing. Okay.
Did you end up falling asleep on the couch? Did you take a nap?
I did.
Good. Naps
Did
are
fall
good.
asleep again? Yes. Naps are good. Actually, I went upstairs. I gotta think about it for a second. I ended up going upstairs and going to bed for a little bit. 2 hours. Still really tired. So I know I'm gonna peter out before too long, but I really wanted to make some progress on this floor specifically. You know? Like I really, really wanted to get this one to work. With my designs. It's like, please work, please, sir.
Please do some working.
Please do the thing that I want you to do. All right, if I do it this way, I can arch up this way. And I can do this. Yes, and then that will work. Okay. Now, Minecraft. It's like so much math. You don't even think about it. You're like, oh, Minecraft. It's a game. Like, it's math.
It's a bunch of math.
Is... and yelling at things. They don't do what you want them to do.
That
Like,
refuse to behave.
Did I tell you to do that? I am fairly sure I did not tell you to do that. Pretty sure I told you to do that. Okay.
What I want you to do and not what I'm telling you to do.
Yes. I want you to do as I say, not as I do. Yes. I've had a lot of fun, by the way. I brought that pizza home, you know? And every time someone's like, you know, I want something to eat, I'm like, you can eat some of my weird pizza.
That's your new thing now.
They're like, no. Like, yeah, you do. You want some pizza.
Are you sure you don't want my weird pizza?
Pizza.
It's super weird.
It's really good. It's really good. I only want to tell you differently. It's super yummy. Am I going to do it this way? Yes. Wait a minute. Did I count this? I thought I wasn't going to have space for the slabs there, but maybe I will have it. don't have to put the slab there, but I thought I had put this in such a way that I wasn't going to put the slab in the middle, but I think I am.
Mamos, you know what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get rid of all the green grass that's over here.
I like that.
And then I think I'm going to go grab like some coral and put it out here because that'll look like it's gray grass.
Oh, that'll be cool.
That would be neat. I think that's the only thing that turns gray though.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this hallway bigger. Okay.
I don't like how green this still looks. It's too green.
It's too green for you?
Yeah, I don't want it to be green.
To offend your delicate sensibilities?
I want it to be gray. I want it to be black. Right? I want it to be all black, all grayscale. Every time I have to spread the moss, but every time I try to spread the moss, it's like, oh, okay, everything needs to grow grass. And it's like, no. It's still spreading the moss, but it's also spreading grass. And I'm like, fucking hell.
And you're like, I want it to be dark and desolate like my heart. Is that what you're going for here?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like my soul. I was watching one of my more recent YouTubers. Her name is Fiona. She has a hilarious. She went through and she's like, "Hello and welcome to my autistic hyperfixation." When it and she has literally gone through and made 1 to 4 hour videos on each of the Bachelor and Bachelorettes in Stardew Valley, and I fucking love every single one of them. And she's been built, and she's going through them alphabetically, and she started out at like a couple hundred like subscribers, and now she's up to like 34K, and I'm like, yay! I'm so happy.
Everyone loves a bunch of sexy pixelated characters.
Yeah. Well, it's what she's doing is she's going through and she's just basically doing, she calls them her deep dives. She deep dives into all of the romances and like the characters themselves and the story. She's also a gaming writer, like a narrative designer. Nice. And so like that was what her job was, and then she got laid off, and then she was like, I'm bored, and then she decided to start making a bunch of YouTube videos about her hyperfixation, which at the time was Stardew Valley. And but what's really funny is that like of the 12 bachelorette combo or characters, her favorite alphabetically is the last one, and is probably he's not the worst, but he is definitely one of the bigger controversial ones.
He's not the worst.
He's not the worst. He's controversial though only because like his story is pretty dark. It's because so his name is Shane, which is hysterical because I keep thinking of some fucking guy named Shane. Some dude named Shane. He's basically like he's super rude to you like when you first meet him in town. He works at the local Joja Mart, which is like the Walmart equivalent, and which you just left because it's a soulless corp, and you're like, you know, now you're trying to like make a living on your grandpa's farm. And like he's super rude to you, he's super mean, he doesn't want to make any friends, and you know, he's a drunk. Before he was also not originally supposed to be romanceable, because originally when the game came out there were only 10 romanceable characters, and then in the time that the game released and now the developer Concerned Ape was like, hey, if I were to convert 2 more villagers into into romanceable characters, who would you want? And so he did a poll for the girls and poll for the guys, and the girls got Emily and the boys got Shane.
Okay.
And so like they were characters that are already in the game, but they weren't romanceable. Now they have romance lines. Well, before that, every villager has like heart scenes and stuff. They all have like, you know, that's how you develop relationship with them, is that you give them gifts or you talk to them and you get to know them better. You know, like, you know, quirks about their personalities or what their function is in town or who they are and things like that too. And then at every certain heart level, they have up to 10 hearts, but like at like typically at like, you know, every even heart level, you have like a little scene with them. And so like there's 2 hearts, 4 hearts, 6 hearts, 8 hearts, etc. If you get Shane up to 2 hearts, you have a beer with him out on the docks, and it just sounds like he's like, well, you know, he's just a little bit of a drunk, and he's like, you know, life sucks. He sounds like he has like he's just massively depressed. And you're like, okay, all right, that tracks. And I don't remember if it's his 4 heart scene or if it's a 6 heart scene, but it's his 4 heart scene. In his 4 heart scene, you come across him in the woods standing or like passed out drunk on the cliff face, and he's gonna jump or something. And I know it's not his 4 heart scene, I think it's his 6 heart. His 4 heart is when he's drunk in the house or something like that too, and Marnie tries to wake him up. Anyway, but like all of these heart scenes that you get with him, he's like, usually he's either 3 sheets to the wind or he's fucking suicidal.
Yeah, clearly.
And so like, you know, so obviously Guy has some issues, but we really don't find out why he has them. Like, he just has depression. And then once he became a romance character, like once he became somebody that you could romance, even then you really don't get answers from it. Like because like I've seen his like dating and romance scenes, his 10 heart scenes, and they're not like, it's just that like, you know, you can like he has the super duper suicidal moment where he's like he's not passed out drunk, but he's like extremely drunk, and he's like, what like, you know, what is life? And like you're just like, the options that you have for talking to him, like none of them are really substantive, except for like one of them is like, you know, there's so much to live for. There's like another one, so like, you know, your typical fare. One of them is like, think of your goddaughter, and another one is like, you know, I'm not gonna make a choice for you, but I'm here. You know, like, which is like, you know, that one's the answer I usually take, because it's like, dude, don't, but
right,
I'm here, you know, like, I would rather you not, but I'm not going to take away your agency, but at the same time,
here,
holy shit. Like, fuck. Like, it was not,
right.
it did come out of like kind of left field for a lot of people to like be like, okay, where did this story come from, you know?
Right.
But at the same time, whatchamacallit, I can't wait for Fiona's like deep dive on her favorite fucking character, her favorite romance and shit like that too, because like she has gotten so in depth with all of her other like things and stuff like that too. And it was hilarious because she was like the biggest Sebastian hater. And I understand, like, it's very easy to hate on him because a lot of people romance his character because he's got the bad boy persona. He is my personal favorite, but like that's because there's some of the other ones that are just too young for me, and I'm just like, I can't romance this character. You know, like shit like that. Like, you are a child. I can't.
I can't do this.
I can't do
I cannot
this.
bring myself to do this.
You know, and some of the other ones I'm like, your mustache scares me, and
Your mustache?
So Harvey is the doctor. He's the town doctor, but he's got a pedo stash. I don't like it.
I'm so sorry.
It's bad. It's like he couldn't have just like a little like goatee or something like that to go with it just to smooth it out. No, it's just got a stash.
Was Harvey there on release?
Yeah, he was one of the originals.
Huh, I don't remember a doctor.
Yeah. Why do I have my prismarines in 2 different areas? I feel like I've mixed shit up around here. Do you have any nether brick?
Oh, Jesus Christ, do I ever? Hold on.
Okay.
Let me double check.
I'm thinking... Okay. Nether brick, and do I have any?
I have a shit ton of netherrack. Hold on. I'll have to go put it in the furnace.
Do I have any crimson?
How many do you need?
I do.
I
A lot.
I have like 2.5 stacks, but I could go put a bunch of netherrack in the furnace if you need me to.
No, I've got some netherrack. I got plenty of netherrack here. Let me do this. I'm gonna be messing around with a few things. Go back to what you were doing. Go about your business. Yes, I'm working on a couple of things here.
All right.
I've got some ideas.
You have ideas.
I just feel like they're too pink.
But yeah, suffice to say, I'm excited to see what her analysis of Shane was, because she had been making fun of, like, she's like I don't like Sebastian for like these X, Y, and Z reasons, and they're good reasons. Like, he can be kind of a bit of an ass in some ways and stuff like that too, but it's like I like the character, and I'm like, that's okay. Like, but she's also like, her deep dives have actually like given me a better idea on some of the other characters. Like, I actually like Alex more because of because of her deep dive and stuff like that too, and you know, and I have a better appreciation for Abigail, but like you know, there's like, they've been very funny, and she's got a really funny sense of humor, and also she's a huge Doctor Who fan, and she came out with one of her episodes in the meantime have been like, she did a deep dive on what was the name of that damn thing? It was in season 10, or sorry, it was 10's first season. Love and something was the name of it, but basically it was an episode of Doctor Who that the monster, like the bad guy in it, it's the Azorbaloff. Do you remember the Azorbaloff?
Oh god, not by name, but I've seen everything.
It's the one where they had basically like, it was an episode that didn't really focus on the Doctor and Rose. Like, it didn't, like, they were there and they popped up every once in a while, but the focus was actually like some random guy whose life had been touched by the Doctor at some point, and then he found like basically a support group for other people whose lives or like whose loved ones had been touched by the Doctor or something like that too, and they all went to like this support group that they were in. You know, they just became friends, and everything was great, and like the guy was kind of like getting sweet on one of the girls that was there, and then like, you know, so but and peppered throughout the whole episode, like they're trying to find out information about who the Doctor is, like who this person that they all know is, but like, you know, it becomes more and more about their friendship and their like, you know, and them like hanging out basically, and then this guy.
The one the guy has Stormageddon, the baby. That's not that one, right?
No, that's not that one. Okay. Here.
Also, I think I'm out of fuel.
Oh shit! All right.
I'm gonna add some more fuel in here. You got some?
I put down a bunch of netherrack. I'll get the fuel. Hold on. But basically, come
back for that.
What ends up happening is this guy shows up, and he's like, no, obviously you guys are like, you know, researching this wrong, and he's like, he can extra help you research this Doctor character and stuff like that too. And it's very much coded in this whole, like, you know, it's like almost like a fan group that, like, you know, like it's got that like almost like that like, it's got the feeling of like the fan groups that like get together and stuff like that too, but they become friends, and then you find the super fan, and the super fan that ruins everything. You know,
but they swear that they know everything about this person, and they're special friends, and
like that kind of shit. But what's funny though is that it ends up being that the super fan was actually an alien who absorbs people and stuff like that too. And
Oh,
but
I do remember this one. It's
yeah,
just been a while.
it's been a long time. But what's really funny and kind of cute about the episode is that the Azorbalov, the bad guy, the alien, was actually designed by a kid because they had a contest to design a bad guy for Doctor Who.
Yeah. Are you
And
getting the?
I grabbed some bamboo and I put it in there.
Oh, okay. I was like, where did you go? There you are.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the bamboo because it had to like start collecting so I could grab it out of the chests.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Burn, baby, burn! Come on.
But
Oh.
What?
Sand out again. What?
Oh, I thought you were burning a forest.
no, we're burning a bunch
Not
of bamboo.
burning forward.
Wait. Is that better?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's not bamboo that's being grown, that's for sure. It's bamboo that's in my little bamboo farm here. But I have to do it in
Yay.
small bits because I don't have enough inventory. Because I'm growing moss, damn it.
Woo.
Yeah, everything's out here.
But yeah, but the episode is really cute because I
I
guess
gotta redistribute these.
so the bad guy was designed by this kid, and apparently the kid that designed it, he's a YouTuber now, which is really funny, and he actually has a video all about like that time where he designed a bad a bad guy for Doctor Who, and they put it on the air and stuff. It's really cute. It's a cute story.
Aww.
But yeah, she just has a really funny way to present things and stuff like that too. So I really enjoy her videos. But one of the things that I think is kind of funny about her, she did like her videos have progressively gotten longer and longer because she just keeps finding more and more things to analyze and possibly overanalyze, but that's okay. Like finding connections and stuff like that too. And she doesn't just go over the character themselves. She also, like, if they are related to other characters or they have plots or relationships with other characters, she goes over that too. You know, like she does a bunch of like looking
a lot
at
around.
yeah, like she like when she went through Maru's storyline and Maru's character, she actually like goes through and also analyzes kind of like her Maru and Sebastian's family dynamic, because Maru and Sebastian are half brother and sister. Robin and Demetrius are their parents. Robin is Sebastian's mom. Sebastian's dad is not in the picture, and then Robin married Demetrius, like is her second husband basically, and Demetrius and Robin have Maru. And like their family dynamic is a little like Robin and Demetrius, they have their own like qualms and stuff like that too, but like Demetrius is like his storyline, his character needed to be analyzed along with Maru's because he's very overprotective of her. So some of the scenes and situations and heart scenes that you have with Maru, Demetrius is there and he's either butting his nose in or he's being, you know, an overbearing dad or what have you. So like, so she goes into his characterization and his character and stuff like that too as well. So a lot of it, that's like part of the reason why I love listening to her analyze her analysis on everything. But what's really funny is that she's doing them all in alphabetical order, and she's even done a couple bonus ones where she did like Krobus, who's technically a roommate. He's not a romance partner, but he's a shadow he's a monster. He's a shadow person. And people were like, we want Krobus to live with us. And so Concerned Ape was like, okay, here's a shadow pendant. When you get him to 10 hearts, when you get it to 10 hearts, they'll come live with you. And you give them his pendant and he'll come live with you. And it's like, oh, that's so cute.
Oh my god.
It's super cute.
Bunch of monster fuckers. That's what we're dealing with.
Krobus is actually
awesome.
it's a platonic thing. It's not actually it's platonic. It's so platonic.
Okay.
So
Everything
you know
is
me,
wholesome.
I'm you know me, I am a monster fucker. But Krobus is just adorable. No, what's funny is that
Purple.
she finally she did a 4-hour video on Sebastian.
Uh-huh.
And like so many of us like were looking forward to this because like she's been so like hating on him like so much. And then she was like, she came out with this video and she was like, okay, I get it now. She's like,
Truth comes
because
out.
part of her whole like shtick about the whole thing too is that she's like, I do not understand why he is the most popular spouse. Like I just don't understand. And finally, when she was like hours and hours into her research and her script for the whole thing, like the first 2 hours or like the first hour and 45 minute of her video is her doing her thing, still not understanding what the hell's going on, but she's also being really overly dramatic because she calls him like she's like, who I forgot what she called him, like Raven Dark Ebony Essence or whatever, like because he's so emo and shit like that too. And she's just like, why are people like so hot for this guy? I don't understand. And then like 2 hours into her own fucking script, she was like, oh shit. And then she's like, she realized that he doesn't fall into a lot of tropes. He's just a guy. But she realized, she's like, I know why I don't understand why people are, because she's like, she brings out her high school diary and she's like, it's because he's me.
Oh my god.
It's
wow.
the best fucking setup ever. And like, granted, I know it's like an hour and 45 minutes into this video where she literally goes through this little intermission part for like 10-15 minutes and she reads us sections of her diary and she's like, I was this fucking dumb. And like it like she like goes over and she's like, but I was just like, she's like, you know, I said this about my friends, I said this and that or whatever, I thought this way. And she's like, the reason why I just haven't gotten or understood his character is that she's like, he's not a character, he's just some fucking guy. Like she couldn't really pinpoint him into any story tropes and stuff like that too, because this
he's just some fucking guy.
He's just some fucking guy. It has not been confirmed because nobody can find anywhere that this was said. So a lot of it is kind of conjecture. But the conjecture is that people think that Sebastian's actually based off of Concerned Ape or Eric Baroni, the guy who created Stardew Valley, his teen years, like him when he was a teenager. And so people were like, people are a lot like, are like, oh, okay, it's just the creator, that's why you guys like him. And it's like, not really, but it's like, it does, like, it's funny because it does kind of lead credence to the thought that it might be like him just projecting his teenage self into his own game, because he's literally just a guy. But like, that's fair. But in a lot of ways too, people are, like, there's nothing out there. Like he has a lot of like developer blogs and stuff like that too. Like it took him 10 years to make the game. And he had a blog the whole time that he was writing it and composing for it and coding it and stuff like that too, to kind of like get him through it when he was doing it. So like, and nobody can find anywhere in this that he said that, like no interviews, no nothing, that he said that, like, you know, this guy was based off of him when he was a teenager. It was like people are just basically guessing. Yeah. So I do find it funny that she was just kind of like, oh god, like he's me as an angsty teen. She's like, and I could prove it. And then she just fucking starts reading her diary.
Oh my god.
I love it.
I love it.
So funny. It's so
me.
Funny.
It's like, lady, oh honey bunches of oats.
I know.
Is it upper? No. Why do I keep confusing this one? I can't concentrate today. I think just my brain is just like, guess
okay.
what, Mopo? You're really tired. That's why you can't figure shit out. Like complex patterns in this stupid game. Alright, the problem is I feel again like these nether bricks are too purple. Okay, I'm gonna rethink the flooring in here, but I like where I've gone so far with the wool. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me take. The other problem is too is like I have a feeling that the color I'm gonna like the most is netherwort bricks. Netherwort, and that's much harder to get. So now I'm like,
No, it's not. I think we can break down crimson warp into the crimson blocks into netherwort.
really?
I think so. I think Jason gave us that ability.
Huh. All right. Now, do I want to just use them as accent or do I want them as floor? I can't tell. I'm tired.
If it makes you feel better, me neither.
Huh?
You either what?
She said, I can't tell.
Oh.
Can't tell, huh? Just have no clue.
Yeah.
Look, doing Java's Palace is hard, okay?
No,
Trying to figure this out is like pretty difficult.
but I believe in you.
I know you do. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I need all my sand back because I gotta finish filling this in, but that's fine. Okay, I like the wool. I'm very happy with the wool choices. Okay, so. Okay, I got this. I got this. All right, so I'm pretty happy with my walls. They just need some sprucing up, but I'm pretty happy with how the base walls are looking. And wool is so nice to work with because I can get 5 million pounds of it very easily.
Yes, there's tons of wool. So
Oh,
much wool.
Steffi,
What's up?
did you do that stupidly cute fish quest?
Finch quest?
Yeah, where so it's in Hollowfall, and
Quest.
you save a tiny fish who's like parched or whatever, and you put him in the water, and then he has you go around and do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, and then he turns into a deep one?
Yeah!
Yes.
Wasn't he cute? He was so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, super cute.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Yes.
I did. He was so cute, so little.
Yeah. And he's like,
All right.
don't come to the deep. I
Yeah.
can't help
He
you
said-
there.
He said, "I would hate it. I would hate it if you drowned."
Yeah.
Yeah, he was your friend.
Yes.
I sure
Quote,
hated if
unquote,
anything happened to
friend.
you.
Yeah, he did. He did. He
You're
was.
like,
I believe that he was sincere. That he did not. He would not want to see us drowned. So then he
Mhm.
knew that we would not survive there. It would be awful for us.
oh,
It was so cute.
Fair enough. I just like the way that sounded, though. You're like, I'd sure hate it if something happened to you. You're like,
Yeah.
would you? Because you
It'd
sound
be
a
a
little bit
shame
creepy
if
there.
something
A shame if
murdered
something
you.
happened. Yeah, exactly. Like,
No, that's not. Oh,
thank
that's,
you.
that's not how he says it. Aw.
All right. Do I like this floor? And I want to do something. Okay, I'm gonna be doing. Okay. All right. Let me think. Let me think.
Thinking's hard.
I've got some good color palettes over here and keep referring to.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much longer I'm gonna be awake either because I'm tired.
Oh.
When I have to do solo, when I have to do stuff with the kids solo, I'm much more tired like afterwards.
Yeah.
And I spent all
wears you out.
day. I spent all day like I did the grout, and the grout's fine, and that was exhausting only because I had to like hover awkwardly over the tile because
Mhm.
I didn't want to smear it more than it was already smearing or something.
Yeah.
And
Well, I got you there.
and so I actually ended up grabbing a towel and bringing it downstairs so I could like kneel on that so that I can get to the corners of the room easier without messing shit up. And then
Oh.
What?
Oh, you're doing the back bathroom.
Yeah, the basement bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Nice,
then
okay.
I ended up I finished the second door, so the closet door and the bathroom door are now painted, and they're standing up in there now. So, but they're painted and they're done. And they ended up needing 3 coats. Like, I primed them, and then I had to do 3 coats, but that last coat was literally just to get some of the straggler like bits to cover up and stuff. But they look good now. And then the closet still had some drywalling that needed to be done. And it also needed to be vacuumed out because there was still mouse poop in there from when I took the ceiling down.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I should probably fix this. And so I like took everything out of there, and like there was the bottom. So we had some flooding. It wasn't a lot of flooding, but we definitely had some flooding. I filled up the whole thing, by the way, so it's gonna start rapidly.
I was like, I literally turned around and was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
I literally like was filling up all of the things because they weren't emptying correctly or fastly. Anyway, but like and also bamboo is kind of a shitty furnace fuel, but it's better than nothing. It's really fast. I think it's like 1 nether brick takes like 3 or 4 bamboo per burn.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So, but basically, when I was cleaning out I swept out and I vacuumed out the closet, but the walls themselves were a little busted because like we took out the old light switch and took out the old like light wiring that we had in there, and so there were 2 big holes in there in the wall. And then we had some flooding like 5 or 6 years ago, and it wasn't a lot of flooding. It was like literally like an inch or 2 that just went up in underneath the stairs. I think it was actually from the boiler, when the boiler broke, and it soaked the bottom of that closet. And so the drywall, when I was taking out the what's the trim from the floor, when I did that, it broke because it was soft, or it was like weakened on the bottom there. So some of the spots came off, and so I was like, well, I'm gonna need to fix this because I can't redo this.
Right.
So I had to cut out a whole section and then plaster it and tape it and stuff like that too. So I was like, well, I got to bring out the plastering, and I knew I was going to have to. Like, I California patched the 2 holes that were in there, and then I just put in a new piece and put up some tape and stuff for that. And, whatchamacallit, so right now that's drying. So tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and sand that and patch that up, and then the closet will eventually get painted. But I'm like gunning to try to get started on now that the tile is done, to get the fucking wood, the planking done now, or the planking started.
That will make a huge difference in getting all of that finished.
Oh yeah, it will. So like, don't get me wrong, there's still other things that we got to do, like putting in the door. But that actually, I don't necessarily need to worry about painting that right yet, because I can paint that door once we started moving stuff into Jason's office, because I don't want the door on there while we're putting shit into the office.
Yeah.
You know, because that can make it kind of annoying. But like, I'm gonna be ripping up the floor in here, so once I start ripping up the floor in here, then I'll have a fucking floor that I can paint it on, you know? So, huzzah. That works. But yeah, other than like, you know, obviously, like, once we get the floor down, we can start putting shit in there. We won't have a bathroom yet. The bathroom won't be working yet because we don't have a toilet. We don't have a vanity yet. But, you know, if I could start putting his shit into the
Stuff
office.
in there. Yes.
Oh, man.
Start setting up your office.
Did you take the toilet out of there?
Oh yeah, no, I got rid of the old toilet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that toilet was on its way out.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I used it. I like that bathroom.
Well, the
It'll
bathroom is
still be
cute.
a
Yeah, the bathroom's super cute, but like,
On the few nights I lived down there, it was fantastic.
yes. Trust me, man, I miss having a bathroom in the basement. Like, not having it for the last year and a half. I do
Yeah.
regret, like, I definitely,
Having to go upstairs and stuff.
it's just like, well, like, even when I'm like working in the garage, I'm just like, I really wish I still had the bathroom down here, because like I'll be in the middle of something and the bathroom that was right down here, I could be like, okay, I'm gonna go do the bathroom and come back and work on my stuff. But now it's like I gotta go upstairs. If I go upstairs, I gotta make sure I bring anything I need to bring upstairs, and it's like that cycle of efficiency of your like mannerisms and shit. It's like, if I'm going upstairs, then I need to bring stuff upstairs that I was planning on bringing upstairs. And so it's like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just walk
And
upstairs.
then once you get upstairs, it's like, depending if there's anybody there, if there's anybody there, then it's like, oh, okay, now you get distracted, and then I literally forget what the fuck I was doing.
Yep.
Actually, I wonder if I could send that. I'm going to show you a picture of what the tile looks right now, Adam. I'm going to put it in Discord.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
There it is. That's what the bathroom tile is looking like. That's with it. That's with me doing the last. Like, I'll probably need to do one more wipe down with it, but like,
Oh.
I do like this tile.
That's in the bathroom?
Yeah, that's in the bathroom.
It's so bright in there. I've never seen it so bright in there.
Yeah. It's gonna look super great once it's all done.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Like, I do have more netherwort in here.
And it's gonna look like a proper half bath, you know?
Yeah, these are all my potions. I'll take this with me for now. Okay. I am gonna have to get some more netherwort going.
Can you not get it from Crimson?
If I can, I haven't figured out how yet.
Oh, hold on. Hang on. Let me see if I can do it. I'm pretty sure, Jason, because I think it's part of the vanilla tweaks.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, because it's another warp block.
I was just gonna plant some more netherwort in here so I could have some more to go from.
Oh, he didn't put it in. Oh wait, no. All you have to do is take another warp block from the Crimson things. Here. Hold on. Come to my come TPA to me.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get in position over here because I'm gonna be doing some bricks here in a second. I just want to look at some bricks.
You need the nether warp blocks, right?
Yeah, I wanted nether wart blocks.
Okay, you don't want the actual nether wart. I'm a dumbass. It's fine.
I have nether wart.
Yeah.
I have like a stack of nether wart. I just wanted to put together some what do you call it?
Come to my storage room.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, I want to hold on. I have nothing to hold on to.
Oh, I have the recipe the wrong way? Oh, shit. That's what it is I can't use the bricks once I've turned them into blocks.
Where is your patience? You must have some.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's red nether brick? That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm making right now is I'm making red nether brick. I'm testing out a few different combinations.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. It's much brighter than the regular nether bricks.
Yeah.
That may work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me take you. Oh. I'm gonna call it pretty soon too. I'm gonna need to get your face out of my face.
Here.
Face on your face. Oh, thank you. But how did you make them? Hold on, I may not have enough room in my inventory, bitch. All right.
Mm-hmm. I have more in this Crimson chest.
Oh, okay.
And then, here, let me show you something. Do you, big question. Do you have a hoe?
Yes. No. Besides you, no.
Oh, wait. Well, yeah, fair. All right, I could walk into that. All right, oh, can I not? Okay, I covered it up. All right, so we just gotta go up here. Up to this. So yeah, come here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Come here.
following the hoe. Me and like 50. Okay, Jesus Christ, dude. Why are there so many
Fields of Netherwort.
Ah!
Oh my god! What the
Victory.
hell? What the hell? What?
Did you forget the Crimson Forest on the other side of the Netherworld?
Yeah, I did. It's fine. Fine. Listen, I'm just gonna go home now. I did forget that portal is right in Crimson Forest. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
That was perfect.
I'm gonna go home and mind my own business. I'm just gonna go build my shit. Okay.
I literally thought you needed Netherwort, like just Netherwort. And it didn't occur to me until I like looked over at your screen to see that you actually needed the block. And I was like, wait.
Well, I'm doing multiple things. I'm trying to figure out the best combination. That's all I'm saying, okay?
So
Look.
yeah, the crimson trees in the Nether, the mushroom bit is like, you know, the spongy bit that's supposed to be their leaves. That's the Netherwort block. It just it cracked me up because I was just like, I realized it.
Like, do I need some Netherwort? Wait a minute. Alright, I'm just gonna pop this in here and then I'm gonna tweak the floor as I go because I think that I need to be able to cover up this sandstone in order to get a better idea of how my color scheme is gonna fit.
You're doing palette
I'm
testing.
trying to see the color scheme, but I can't because I've got too much of the other colors in here and it's throwing my eyeballs off. You know?
Yeah.
It's really funny because actually the color scheme that I wanted to put in here is the soul sand. I love the color and I think it would look really nice.
Yeah.
And I hate the sound of walking on soul sand.
Oh, why? It's great.
It's awful.
You know, I love the screams.
No, I don't want to hear all the screams. Thank you very much. I was like, no, I love the color and I am not filling up this place with soul sand. It's not going to happen.
I mean, if you have
the color was right.
If you had the whatchamacallit, the enchantment for your boots, then that just means that like you could go over it really fast.
You go faster on them, right?
Yeah.
Sound like shit. Okay. I do really like the nether block in here rather than the other items. I like the brick. I'm not gonna lie. The mud brick is nice, but I think I'm gonna be saving that for a different area.
How do you feel about the sound of bone?
I'm probably gonna put a carpet in here. I'm gonna do a new carpet design.
You can't talk about the sound of bone until you actually like start getting all of that bone for Babs, otherwise she's gonna like riot.
Well, that's fair. Babs is in here.
Yeah, she's not here right now. She's probably passed out.
But it is such a nice sound. Oh, it's so good.
Lighting in here.
Okay.
Any other lighting right now? I just have torches right now. I'll just stick torches up here for now so I don't have to stress. I'll come back and fix the lighting here in a bit.
Oops. Bone and amethyst, man. That's what's up.
Okay,
oh shit, that's what I was gonna do.
Get some amethyst?
What were you gonna do?
I have amethyst. I was gonna sleep because it was dark out.
Was it getting dark?
It was dark outside. Oh my god! God damn it!
Don't do that.
Great. Good job, everybody. Good job.
That's not allowed. I have so many more hours of nonsense to do.
You have so many more hours of nonsense to do.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so mad.
Why?
I'm sorry.
I've got like when I finish this, I'm gonna have just over 1/10 of the bar left, so I have to do something tomorrow, and I don't want to.
No.
It's fine. It's not the hours it takes to do all these stupid grumble.
I'm curious. Oh, I can do red nether bricks too. Well, that begs the question. do I want to do the archways in brick instead of sandstone? Why do I gotta make everything complicated?
Because you're you.
'Cause
Aw.
I can't say that you're wrong. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay in the sandstone. It's all right. It's all right. I can deal with this.
It's not believable. It's not believable.
I'm going to. God damn it! Get off of there. I still gotta refigure out my walls and some more lighting.
It's interesting. You can't bone meal the the mycelium.
Yeah, I could go and do a bunch of what do you call it? I could just go with my my other thing.
That other thing.
Still touch and just go get a bunch of it. All right, now the other trick is now that I've got this archway in here, this will determine how high I want my walls to go. And I want one more up, don't I? Yeah, right there. Okay, that's what I want. God damn it, I'm gonna need so much more sandstone.
At least you have plenty of that available.
Gotta go dig it up though.
But it's super easy.
I don't want to mine in this game.
What?
Why'd you want to mine in a game called Minecraft?
Oh my goodness.
That was funny, Adam. You just walked right into that outrage.
Anti-dwarf slander. That's what this is.
Oh, you know it. All right. I'm going to think about this, but I think I like that as a wall in there. So I just need a bunch of sandstone. Okay. So this room will look good. I'm just gonna do probably a carpet, and then I can start on the actual interior part. But that's okay because this room will be pretty good. Then I get to do the fun thing of fill all of this in with sand. My particular favorite. What's that?
I said all of it.
Is that fun though?
No.
No, it's not. It is
No,
in fact
doesn't,
not.
it doesn't sound fun, you know?
I mean, it's not bad. Like, sometimes with Minecraft especially, there's a lot of times where you're doing something that is very mind-numbing over and over again, but there's an appeal in that sometimes, where it's like...
Yeah,
it's
when you
relaxing to a degree.
you want to shut the brain off and just go. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah.
So,
I would like to make a small accomplishment, so let me go dig you a hole.
easy. There is that. So I can't really knock it too much. I did the whole first floor. Managed that just fine. I think I'm going to be putting my ceiling up there, so I'm going to...
So I now have diggy hole and stuck on my head. So
I think I'm going to do that final one all in sandstone.
Diggy hole.
Like this. Diggy hole.
Blame Dora.
I need all of these blocks to be paler. Paler!
God damn it! I also need more red dye, ironically enough.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I can go over to the flower farm, right?
Yeah, I should be able to. You could take Babs' little train.
I could! Yeah, because I need some more red dye. I think I'm going to bring this pattern all the way up, so I'm going to do the remaining bit of that one. That's what I want to do here. Yeah. Oh, I need more of them. Shit, I'm low.
I got a mount.
Ooh, what'd you get?
A swift white hawk strider.
Oh, did you do Kael'thas?
What's that?
Did you do Kael'thas
Yeah.
in the dungeon?
Yes.
In Magister. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
just
Yep.
like the way you said that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I did that thing.
Did
I forgot
that.
I forgot if it was in the dungeon or the raid.
No, it's in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I don't know. I'm farming rep, and then things happen.
Hmm.
Uh,
You can get the Phoenix Hatchling and the White Hawkstrider.
what? There's a as a pet?
Yeah, there's a pet called the Phoenix
Oh,
Hatchling.
I wish I got the pet. Now I'm sad.
Aw. I have like 3 of them. You probably can have one.
I've only got one more day of running. I think I can run the dungeon tomorrow and not have to do any of the dailies.
There you go.
Oh, that's my plan. And then I'm done. Then no more. We're done with this. Then it's literally just Ogre Law until the end of time.
Yeah, if that's a Burning Crusade rep, I probably have it already.
I'm jealous.
I fucking did. I remember back in the day when I did the Netherwing rep grind. Oh my god.
Oh, see, I didn't mind that. Like,
Well,
it was.
no, nowadays it's fucking easy.
Oh,
Back
fair
then, you couldn't fly. Like,
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, you could fly, but you
Yep.
were flying at 150%. So the slowest fucking way, and then you had to like fight 50 million people to get the fucking eggs to get the like. Otherwise, you just had the slow ass grind of dailies, and it was like.
See, I did the dailies. That's how I did it. But the other piece was the flare shards. Those are dropped. Those did not drop a lot. So that part was a little. But I don't know. Compared to Ogre Law, I'll take it because there's a lot more, and I could get a whole lot more rep through doing it, as opposed to like here's your less than 1,000 rep a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever. It's not Ravenhold. I can't complain.
Can't you only do that if you're a rogue?
Sort of, yes.
Easily.
What? No. Nobody does it easily. Even as a rogue, it's still hard. Oh my god. Because I'm using the rogue to get the lockboxes and then sending them to myself.
Yeah.
But they don't. They're not numerous. You need so many.
Yeah, you do.
And because I'm a glutton for punishment, I got Aldor up to get all of their transmog stuff.
Yeah.
And recipes, and then I was like, well, but I hate the Eldor, and I wanted to get the Scryer stuff. So now we're farming Basilisk, guys.
Oh,
Yay!
my goodness,
And they're like, you need 84,000 of these. Have fun.
Yeah, get wrecked.
And I'm like, so that's my life.
Oh.
Self-inflicted. It's fine.
Yeah. So horse is getting in my personal space here.
What's that?
So this horse is getting in my personal business here.
Oh, not allowed.
Oh no. Yeah, watch out for horses. They do that kind of shit.
They are
What kind of horse is it? Shifty.
Pimento, Pinto, I think.
Nice.
I think I'll have to do it this direction. And that'll be my secret one. Okay, that'll be fine. And then I will take that one there and that one there. Wait, no, I need that one out. That one's gonna come out. Okay. Here we go. A little secret passage.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Ah!
Which I'm gonna need to fix. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I had to sit there and stare at things 'cause I was thinking about shit. I was like, I'm thinking about things. What's the problem?
You're thinking too much.
I am thinking a lot. So what I'm gonna do is do these two right here, right? These two, yep. And then that means I gotta come out this way here. It should be fine. And like sometimes designing in Minecraft is like gives you such a I don't know.
It's very
Heart
much
attack.
It's
It is like I can't. Why God, why? I don't really want to have those right there, but I may. No, take them out for now. I'll figure out another solution to that in a second. Okay, I will get there. I will get there. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. I don't know why everybody's giving me a hard time. It'll be fine.
Everybody's not giving you a hard time. You are giving yourself a hard time.
I was gonna
I don't know
say.
what
Ow.
you were talking about.
Oh,
What?
Don't hurt yourself.
it's okay. Fine. Everything's
Oh,
fine.
motherfucker.
And I was like, I'm just dying. It's fine.
Just failed at my parkour.
Ah,
Parkour.
Sad parkour. Sad parkour.
I need to
Bad
actually. I need to like. I need to do something with the top here. I want to preserve the hearts that Rhiannon put on top of my tower, but I want to like do something to the top of the tower. Like it needs to be spikier or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you don't love it.
I love the flower, the hearts. The hearts are cute.
Right.
I want to keep
Yeah,
those, but I
they're
want
so
to. I need something more to it. I'm not sure what it is though.
This does not spark joy.
Yeah, it's the pale down here is starting to spark joy, but I need more. Like what I need to do is like I like the plains grass. Like the plains grass over here is not so bad because it's a little bit muted and it's green, but then it's like it butts right up against this jungle. I'm trying to get rid of that bright green jungle shit. I might actually move some of the desert sand over from your thing to blend with the pale moss over here. I'm gonna do that kind of transition. Which means I need sand.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Fuck.
Better. Okay. All right, so then what I need to do is I just need to get my sorry butt up here.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna figure out my my ceiling. Where am I going with my ceiling?
There's a whole bamboo forest here. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like literally like just north of us. I'm like, this is all bamboo. Fuck. I thought it was just jungle.
How do I keep running out of wool so fucking fast? Sorry. Remember when they first brought out Bamboo Forest and we were looking for one in that server? And it was like, it took us like 2 whole streaming sessions to find a fucking Bamboo Forest.
Because we desperately needed the panda. We were looking for panda heads, so we had to breed pandas.
Yes, very much so. And then so we could kill all the pandas and take their heads.
Exactly.
It was very.
Oh.
And by the way, I have a ton of sandstone that's cut and regular if you want to grab it, like already in boxes.
I probably am going to do that because I am going to.
Because I have sandstone overflow, and oh my god, so much sandstone.
And oh my god, so much sandstone.
So I think I have sandstone.
Okay, well, I need sandstone.
Yeah.
That'll be good. All right, I'm pretty happy with how this room's coming out. So the rest of the design for this one I need to do on paper for a bit, so I can figure it out how I want to do this. I'm happy with that interior, which means I'll probably go through and finish the other interiors first.
All right, I'm gonna log because I'm tired. 11:30 is good. I think that we made a good effort and we made it to most. But I think it's time for sleep.
Hey. Good job.
Because we did do the gym today, so we get to sleep as a treat.
Aw.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I guess that's fair.
Yeah. All right.
Stop sharing my screen.
Yep.
I'm
Good.
tired, man. Pajama.
All right, sweetie. See you later. Thank you, Adam, for coming by.
Thanks, Adam.